Hey! Happy Friday? Doesn't feel like Friday, does it? I do declare. Hello? Good afternoon. Yeah, I'll talk about it in time. I have a whole list of things to talk about. Let me take a nice little sip. It's not a partner push yet, it's just a question. It's a question that I'm mulling over. But how are you guys doing? Also, hi Rhea, hi Jay, everybody, hi. I hope you had a good Friday. It feels like Saturday to me, but Saturday's tomorrow, and Saturday is by collab. That will be the last stream with Synth for a while, but I thought, like, you know what? Let's do like just a solo you and me hangout with the synth model before we have to like put her on hold a bit for Nanessa, you know what I mean? It's a question and the answer is you deserve it and we'll get it. Thank you, thank you. Hi Love and Mina and Nate and Cliff and Kama and everybody, Golden. Hangout? No, like a stream. That's why we're here. Under sheets in bed, huh? Oh, that's what you're doing. I enjoy this pumpkin. Just recently found you, but what you have to say is reasonable and sounds. I'm glad, thank you. I try to be reasonable, and when I'm not reasonable, just let me know, and then I'll be reasonable again. Have you not gotten out of bed at all, love? A meet and greet. Why would I need to do that? That's what stream's for, right? I'm meeting you, and you're all greeting me. Unless you want me to, like, go to your house, which I can. Post your address in the chat. On sheets, in bed. You just got in bed a few seconds ago. Oh, okay. So you've been active today, and now you're just kind of, like, winding down. I've been, like... I feel like I haven't done anything today, but I kind of have. I was in the movie channel in Dollhouse for a little bit. And then, a big portion of the day was actually setting up my dolls and doing a little bit of cleaning. I still have a ways to go. I kind of woke up late, but intentionally. I could have woken up at an earlier time, but since we didn't have any work today because it got canceled because of snow, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna sleep in. I also realized that my coffee addiction is getting out of control. I've already had 2 things of coffee, you know. I had a matcha latte, and then I had in the fridge bottled coffee latte, and I already want something else, but I can't drink more coffee because I need to go to bed at a reasonable time. Mina will have to too because they're my ride. We gotta take the melatonin and make sure that we can wake up at a reasonable time because we have to go to the post office. Much to my dismay, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know if it's they didn't come because of the snow, but I've been feeling like my package that I ordered a while back that has a bunch of milk chans shit, felt like it wasn't arriving, like, when it should. So I looked up the tracking, and it's like, oh, it's at a post office, and it's waiting for me to go pick it up. And not only is it at a post office, it's at a post office we normally don't ever go to. Like, if we do go to the post office, it's, like, further out of the way. And they didn't, like, alert me about this at all. I had to check the tracking and find out that they did this. They didn't call me or anything. So, I have to get to the post office before 1 p.m. tomorrow, if we can even go. It really depends on how the snow and ice on the road is. But I hope everything's gonna be okay with that package, because I was really excited for it. I have a whole segment on my Trigun shelf for it. It's literally gonna be the Trigun and Milk Chan shelf. Which sucks, because I could have used that shelf space for books. Because I get books more than I get games sometimes, like art books and stuff. But one of the Milk Chan things that I got ended up being way bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little dinky thing. It ended up being kind of big. Also, my finger tastes and smells like hairspray. Yeah. I think I like the smell. Yeah. Tastes like hairspray. I got hairspray all over my fingers and I just haven't washed my hands yet. I mean, I tried, but it's hard to get that shit to come off. So you're gonna get that Feitan figure coming out. I'm gonna try. I got a donation today on Throne that can help cover a decent portion of it. The only tricky thing about it is I don't know when it's gonna release. It just vaguely says it's coming out Q1. So there you go. And then also they're only doing 200 of them. So I kind of need to hop on it soon to make sure I can kind of still get it. I already have like another not official Feitan statue, which it's cool and all, but the face looks really bad. That's the problem with some of these unlicensed figures and statues, is sometimes they look kind of like amateur and they don't have like the great like craftsmanship and painting skills, you know? But I needed it because it was the only Feitan thing at a time. This new thing coming out looks a lot better. Let me pull it up. FG Feitan. There's also a Finks one, but I mean, I want it, but I can't, like, afford to get every single thing that I want. Let me see if I can find a good photo. I don't know why all these eBay sellers are doing this. They take a sales picture, like it's official merchandise. How do I say it? It's official publisher, like, artwork or whatever. But they're all, putting their names over it. Like, oh, you can tell that this is just, I'm legit. You see, look, my name's on it. It's like, but this is like from the official website for the figure itself. Like, you're just a dude on eBay. Why did you put your name over it? That doesn't convince me of anything. And they're all doing that. Like 10 different sellers are doing this tactic, and it's just weird to me. Hi, Haunt. What's crazy is, I've told you guys before how an eBay seller took one of my photos, my personal photos of my Leon and Jill statue, put it on eBay, and are like, yeah, I'm selling this Leon or Jill statue. I don't know which one they were selling. And they blurred out a few things, but I'm like, that's my Shino print. That's literally my fucking bedroom. And I had to, like, argue with them, and they're like, they're doing that tactic of, like, you shouldn't be so aggressive with me. If you keep being aggressive, I'm going to report you. And it's like, you stole from me. Don't gaslight me. And they kept trying to deny it, and then I pulled out my camera and I filmed my fucking room going like, this is my fucking room! And then I sent it to them, and then they took it down. They probably posted it back up later when I wasn't checking. That's the thing with these types, is that they're like sprouts or something. Spores. They just are everywhere. And once you squash one, another 10 replace them. That's my rant. Did I show the Feitan? Wow! Wow, look at how nice. You gotta be careful of, like, sales pictures like this. What's a better term that I can use for this? Promo! That's it! Promotion photos. These are official promotion photos. The goal of them is to try to make things look as nice as possible so you want to get them. So maybe this Feitan figure looks really nice in specific lighting. The one nice thing is that I have a feeling that this might actually look as good as it looks here. The last Feitan statue that I ordered a while back, I could kind of tell it was going to look whack. So I wasn't really mad when it did look whack. I'm like, yeah, I knew what I was getting into. But that's my short cane right there, fellas. Why did I taste it? Do you ever like smell something that it has a very particular scent to it? It's like disgusting and chemical-y, but there's something that smells edible about it. Like, oh, maybe they use some kind of flower or fruit aroma in the hairspray. So it makes you want to, like, lick it. Basically, all anime-style clothing, like weird coats and cloaks, only look good on the mannequin. Hold on, wait. Oh, I think I did report them, but I wanted to fight with them on eBay first. Because I'm like, I have a case here. I want to speak to the gentleman who has stolen from me and just see what they gotta say. Oh, like, you're talking about, like, cosplay outfits, right? Anime-style clothing, weird coats and cloaks only look good on the mannequin. The last time I was, like, kind of mean to somebody on eBay, I think it was, like, I wasn't being mean. I just kind of made fun of them a little bit. They put a listing up for a game that was not really that rare, but AVGN did an episode on it. And then, like, maybe a few days after, they put a listing called, as reviewed by AVGN, rare game! And I messaged them, I'm like, what? It's not that rare, and also, why are you putting AVGN in the title? And they never responded to me. That's not abuse, that's just a question. I'm scrolling back up. Might have lunch in a bit. Happy to have done that, Ari. Well, did you ever answer my question, Combo? Why did you do it with infinite ammo? Just kind of like wanted to do like a speedrunny kind of thing, no? I've seen people in great shape try to wear stuff like that and it just never looks good. It all has to be like specially fitted for you, I think. Like, it really just depends on your body type, I guess, and a lot of other like little factors. So whenever you just buy like a cosplay outfit and it's not specially made for you, who knows how it's gonna turn out. Like, hell, certain regular ass clothing, regular ass shirts will look bad on me unless they're done a certain way. Fashion is a complicated art, I'll tell you what. Balls? Also, hi Cream, how are you? Perhaps it used to look great and now it's old and withered like the rest of us. We're all getting old, aren't we? Don't care about RE series as a whole back then, so you just wanted to see the changes. Why do you insist on playing them then? Also, you should adore Resident Evil. It's the best. Oh my god, is that purple check mark Lobotomy Bunny? Lobotomy Bunny, I want that very, very erotic art on a acrylic stand. I'm gonna show it. Is it okay if I steal Lobotomy Bunny content and put it on my stream? Wait. Am I allowed to do that? I don't know if you've had a chance to show it on your stream. Am I allowed to show the art that I want a print or acrylic stand? I don't have room for prints. Acrylic stand. Can I show it? You posted on Twitter. Am I allowed to show it? Because I liked that last art that you did where it was like pink. Hold on. I'll show that first, actually. It's like I've been meaning to get it, I just haven't gotten around to it. I did buy a acrylic stand from Mame that I'm waiting on, but there's this art that Lobotomy Bunny did that I think she put on her uwu, and I've been kind of wanting it. I have to dig in your media tab though. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Well, I could pull up this whole demonstration of your Uwu Market merch, but I want to find just the art, preferably for now. Wait, there it is. I feel like this is my second favorite. Oh, is it gonna be big? No. I love this. I'm allowed to show this, right? Yay! Look at it. I love the colors. I also like how your use of red is always so bold, I feel. Like, I really like that. It's like, this is my second favorite. And then my first favorite, I think, is this. Although I like elements of both. They have such different vibes. Maybe I should say that they're tied. I love. I also like how you do your watermark. I never actually really studied the watermark. This one, right? I want this as a stand. This would be perfect as a stand. Unless, like, you don't have it, like... Do you have it? The work in progress file of it to where you can make it a stand? Unless it's all on one layer or something. You know what I'm talking about? Because the nails kind of like blended into the background. Also, is this pure black or is this actually like a gray shade? I don't think it's pure black. Hold on, let me test it. I knew it! Oh, see, I talked about how I did, you ever take the color blindness test to see, like, if you could see color, all color? I got it 100%. I think Mina actually didn't get it 100%. Also, there was this, I think it was something about, like, how good is your hearing kind of test. My hearing's not that great, but I can hear certain frequencies that Mina can hear, and it's not like dog whistles. I'll be right back, it's too hot. I don't see color. But I'm glad you're here, Lobotomy. I want to show what I was doing a lot of today, which was setting up those Monster High dolls. Anybody who's ever had to take out a Monster High doll or a Barbie knows how hellish it can be. Because those things are like, there's so many like little twisty ties and shit that's trying to keep the doll perfectly like flat on the board. And you have to like kind of take it out and then twist everything from behind or cut everything and all these rubber bands that you gotta take off, and doing that for 4 Monster High dolls, actual agony. And then there's stuff like, oh, a doll will come with a prop, and in the promo art, oh, this should be easy to set up, and it's like, no, you have to fiddle with it for like 15 minutes to actually get it to like balance. I'll show you which doll specifically I'm talking about regarding that. This is one of my shelves. Hold on, this is gonna be a big image. Also, do you ever like, is your room ever a mess and you want to take a picture of a specific thing, but where it is in view will be the mess, and you have to like move the mess to a different part of the room so you can take the aesthetic photo and then worry about actually cleaning your room later? You know what I'm talking about? Hi, Sui. This is today's room work. So I was able to set up, I gotta show those next, the little blind boxes that I got. I forgot to show those on stream. But previously I had Grimjow from Bleach on the far left. I'm like, I need this guy to get out of here because I'm trying to sell him anyway. He's taking too much room on my shelf. I need him out. And the only things that I had were the Wednesday Monster Highs, Phaeton, and those 3 Kiki Pops. But I'm like, okay, I gotta set up my other Monster High dolls. One of them being Elvira, who I've had her for, I swear, a year, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep her as a collector in the box. Just never thought about like actually opening her. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna open the Hocus Pocus, I can open up Elvira. So that's what I was doing today. Thank you, Lobotomy. I love how my shelf looks. I'm so happy with it. Now, my worry is, if I get that Phaeton that got a little bit funded on Throne, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to find a way, don't worry. I'll have to maybe get rid of Elvira. I'm just joking. I will not get rid of Elvira. Elvira has the sexiest legs of any Monster High doll I've ever seen. I didn't even have to pose the legs like that. They came that way. All the other Monster High dolls, they're just kind of like stiff like a board. But for Elvira, they actually like shaped them and kind of had them do a pose. Like, it's beautiful. Maybe I could do that with any Monster High doll. Maybe they just bent it for me. Elvira understood the assignment. Yes, she did. I like how it's like, oh, it's Wednesday and her mom. Wait, that's not her mom. Who the fuck is this? I wonder if no, Wednesday would probably be irritated by Elvira. And Elvira would just be like, whatever. But let me go ahead and show some of the close-ups. It's probably a requirement to always portray Elvira to be sexy. Here. So, here is Hocus Pocus. Honestly, I remember 10 years ago, if not 10, 13 years ago, they started doing a little bit of Hocus Pocus merch. Little things here and there, like a t-shirt, branding kind of thing. Maybe like a necklace that says Hocus Pocus. Vague branding towards like, alright, I guess that's Hocus Pocus, sure. But I swear the nostalgia for Hocus Pocus has gotten bigger and bigger, and now they actually market it and make actual merch. Like, I had this little plush set that I got 10 years ago, or no, it was 7 years ago. And now they have, finally, cute dolls, although they're like special, so if you miss the pre-order, you're never going to be able to get them for an affordable price, which is what happened to me, because the very day or 2 days before these were going to go up for pre-order, which even then I probably would have missed out anyway because they sell so fast depending on how they do it, that's when I got hit by the hurricane. So I got ripped out of society for like a week, mostly, and then the rest of the month, it was very spotty if I could connect with society or not. And so I was not able to get these dolls. And then I checked, and my only option was to get them on eBay. And I'm like, you know what? I skipped out. When I missed out on the Nightmare Before Christmas Monster High, I'm like, you know what? The Nightmare Before Christmas. Did I say the Night Monster? No, Nightmare. I sucked it up. Same with Chucky. They did Chucky and Tiffany Monster High dolls. I missed out on those two, and I'm like, you know what? Fine. Hocus Pocus, no. I will not. I will not tolerate it. I need that. Look at how beautiful they are. I'm so happy with them. It's also kind of neat that Monster High does different, like, body types now. Because before, everyone had, like, the same body. Now they do, like, a variety, and it works because, like, one of the witches was always, like, a little bit bigger than the others. So now they actually look accurate, too. I love how they interpreted them, too. The only thing I don't like about Monster High dolls is the, like, kind of, like... I get it, it's supposed to be for kids and everything, but clearly they're not supposed to be for kids. These are collector special versions that they only make a limited amount of copies of or whatever, and they're so high quality, you're not going to give that to a 12-year-old. These are meant for old women just like me. So why are they still doing this kiddie, thick, gaudy plastic shit? You see what I'm talking about. It looks nice and everything, but I wish it was like a better material. That way the, what do you call it? The sculpt could be nicer. But it's okay. It's whatever. The other thing that's annoying is when taking them out, they have those, what do you call them? They're like little plastic string that... Okay, hold on. I have to draw it so you understand what I'm talking about. Paint. Microsoft Paint. Hold on. Bear with me. Now this is going to be really thin. Also, I'll stop neglecting chat in a bit. Okay, guys. Think about like kids' toys. Or shirts, like tags. And they have this plastic thing all the time. This thing. So, in the dolls' heads... The thicker part is inside of the head. So, wait. Yeah, so the thicker part's inside of the head. So then you snip the plastic string part, and then it just kind of sticks out a little bit of their heads, like their parasites or something sticking out of holes. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to get the whole thing out? What am I supposed to do? So I tried to trim it as best I could, and then, like, shove them in the holes as much as I could. Let's go back to this. Am I the one in the middle? Oh, as a kid, my favorite was the left one. I'm drawing a blank on their names. So I think it's Sarah. Winnie? Winnie is the right one? Or is it Winfred? Hold on. Sanderson sisters' names. I've watched that movie so many times as a kid, but I never remember things like... Okay, that's what it is. So it's Winifred is in the middle, and then on the right is Mary. You weren't allowed to watch it as a kid? I kind of get it, because they're so obsessed with talking about virgins and sexuality in that movie for some fucking reason. Oh, they don't like the witch stuff? Oh, that too, I suppose. Maybe they didn't even know about the sexual shit. It's not that sexual, it's just, it's no more sexual than, like, One Piece. In a way. Okay, it's way less sexual than One Piece, okay. But my favorite as a kid was always Sarah. Like, I just always as a kid, I'm like, oh, I love blondes. And she was, like, ditzy and silly. And she was, like, the funniest and friendliest, kind of. Although Mary's kind of friendly, too. Mary's sweet, but kind of, like, goofy. They're actually really similar. But as an adult... I started appreciating Winifred because she is so fucking hammy. Like, they all are, but she's, like, evil hammy, which made it even better. And I guess there's, like, a demographic of people who hate this movie. I remember, Oh, thank you for the sub. Hi, Riot. 11 months, it's almost been a year, technically. But I remember, I did like Nostalgia Craig. I think there's good things about him, believe it or not. But I remember he did a video talking about Hocus Pocus, and that's where I found out that there's actually people who don't like this movie. But I think the consensus of that movie was that everybody knows that it's kind of trashy and bad, but people like it anyway. Or that was the consensus, but he didn't understand it. Or some people didn't understand why people still like this movie. But I don't know. I loved it as a kid. I appreciate it a lot. But I don't know who my favorite is anymore. All three of them together. I only watched a little bit of Electric Underground's videos on video on Mercenaries. I kind of knew that Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries mode was going to be his favorite. I did not know in Resident Evil 4 that once you get past 10 combo, that it doesn't like scale up anymore, like point-wise. That it just caps right there. So it's a waste of time to get a 20 combo. It's like, that kind of sucks. Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries, though, yeah, it really is good. I never ever personally played around with Mercenaries or whatever tofu mode, I guess. There's no hunk mode in Resident Evil 2. And Resident Evil 3 had a Mercenaries. I never messed around in that much either. They should make Monster High Nendoroids. It would be more adult versions of them. That'd be kind of cool. They actually are making... Wait. Nendoroids, though, are like chibis. Do you mean, like, Figmas or something? They are doing Monster High Bishoujo, though. I could show that really quick. So, I was talking about it earlier in my Discord, because I have a Discord, too. I have a... Well, there's a Dollhouse Discord, and then I got my own personal Discord for the truly mentally ill. So I could show you what the illustration for it looks like. But obviously, it doesn't necessarily show you what the actual figure is going to look like. So I could show you examples of pre-existing figures. So this is the Bishoujo Draculaura that they're doing. Weird that they're only doing her and didn't, like, simultaneously announce Frankie Stein and somebody else too. Or maybe they did and I don't remember. Let me double check on that. Monster High. Yeah, only Draculaura, but they're gonna do Frankie. It's just obvious. My personal Discord link doesn't work. Are you serious? That shit is so annoying. Wait a second. Yeah, it does. You sure about that? Huh? But I clicked it and it seems to work. Does it only work because I'm the owner of it or something? Hold on, let me see if I could fix that. I tried to create an infinite, like, never able to expire code for it. Server settings, where is it? Oh, here we go, invites. I hate this streamer mode. Get out of here. Hold on. Sorry for the delay. Let me fix this. Is it... Okay, it worked for you, but you're already in there, technically. Maybe that's why? Hold on. No, it's good that you told me so I could fix this. Okay. That's weird. What? This says that it works infinitely. Wait. I have an idea. Okay. Let me cancel both of these. Maybe it's because I sent you a link for the manifest chat? Hold on. Oh, that's why. It's because nobody has permission unless you're already a member to see manifest. Manifest just shows you the usernames of everybody that logged in. Hold on, let me invite people. I don't want to invite them to manifest. I want to invite them to rules. There we go. I do never generate new link. Copy. All right, now I have to update it on Twitch. Give me one moment. Twitch and then stream elements or whatever. I don't even remember why I brought it up. Did I get a text? I'm getting a text or something. I hear the Bloodborne sound. You know what? I was reminded. Somebody made me think of a sound that makes me want to make that sound my my Twitch sounds. No, my text sound alert. It was a great idea. I wish I remember what it was. Stream elements. 1 second. Live management work. But I'll show you the My Little Pony Bishojos that they already did. Then you can kind of get an idea of like how this style typically translates to 3D. Check commands, custom commands. No, this one. Okay, and then I'll save over this. Okay, and then let's try this. Discord. How's that? Thank you so much for letting me know. You're a real one. No, it was me. Oh, for my text noise, I use the noise Midna makes whenever she appears. I don't think I know what that sounds like, actually. I still need to play that game. Okay, let me, Twilight Sparkle. There's two versions. One is like where they do that weird thing to where they're human-esque, but they have purple skin. I'm just kind of like, eh. Either be a horse or be human, right? I mean, I guess you could be a human with like rainbow skin and that works fine, but whenever it's the My Little Ponies, I think it's just weird. But this is the same artist. Bishojos are always done by the same artist. I also like how it comes with like the actual like horse version too. That's so cute. The link works and takes you to rules. Yay! We were talking about Bishojo. Oh, right, yeah. So, if they ever do, Monster High, which they are, it's Bishojo. Bishojo likes to do crossovers with lots of Western IPs, too. Then again, Nendoroids kind of do as well. I still can't believe Nendoroids did, like, Alex DeLarge of all characters. That's very particular. I'm still hoping for an Alex DeLarge Bishoujo where they make him into a girl. Because anytime they do, like, horror IP characters, they turn them into girls. And I'm like, I'm fine with that, actually. I gotta get back on track. Hairspray. Delete. Homelander Nendoroid. Actually, I was gonna say, if they did, like, a girl Homelander, I would get that. I'm like, well, it depends on how they do the hair. I would want the hair to still be similar. Like, I would want them to literally just be, like, the same, but with tits. So I want their hair to be, like, swept back. I don't want them to have long, flowing hair if Homelander was made into a girl. But I'm scrolling back up to kind of catch up on what I missed. Limited edition items make me cry. It always sucks when it's, like, shit that you didn't even know about until it was too late. Because it's not always like, oh, you should have gotten it when you had a chance. You chose not to. That's on you. It's like, well, it's not always on you. There's so much shit to keep up with all the time. How the fuck can you possibly make sure to catch everything? Speaking of Majima, I got a second Majima statue. I think it was funded for me on Throne. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's the shirtless version. And I wouldn't have normally gotten the shirtless version, but it has a better pose. It has him with his, like, lawn knife thing. I haven't had a chance to take a photo of it. I was reminded, I want to show the blind boxes. I didn't take a photo of them initially because I was waiting for one that I believe Love and Annan helped me get. Everybody's been very, very supportive, and I appreciate it. Reason why I put it on Throne is because I needed help paying for it, because half of it was actually going to MAME. I haven't taken photos of those, though. Well, look. So this is they're Kiki something blind box, I don't remember what they're called. And they speak to me. The only thing that I don't like about them, and you can't tell overly easily in this photo, is that they're not matte. They're all shiny for some reason. I don't understand that. If you want to do like a kind of gothy, like moody sort of like design and vibe like these guys got, why do you want them to be shiny too? What's wrong with like matte? Like there's these sexy diva brats looking chibi blind boxes that I got a while back. I don't know how I would possibly find a photo of them because Twitch is a bitch to navigate. But those were made out of a better material. Suiting of like the, how do I want to say it? Suiting of the, theme. But they're still cute. They're still cute. I'm very happy. I needed them, and they look great in person, and they're pretty big too. The only scary thing is that their feet aren't completely flat, so I swear if you nudge at them, they'll like kind of wobble a bit. Oh right, I found an old photo of Wednesday, which reminded me to talk about that thing I mentioned earlier. So when it comes to fucking props, Wednesday is holding a violin whatever. I cannot get that thing to actually like stay still without falling off. And her finger is supposed to be kind of gripping the string of it, but it's hard to actually get it to stay put. It's an actual nightmare, and I hate it. I wish I had known preemptively, but I would have still got it anyway. I have one more Monster High that I don't know what I want to do with it, because I typically don't like to have multiple of the same character unless I have a shrine, like Phaeton. But I have the Wednesday in her prom dress Monster High, because that was really cheap to get. Really cheap and really easy, so I couldn't help it. And I don't know what to do with it. But it is really nice, so maybe one of these days they'll set it up. Also, I do apologize for not having anything on the screen right now. I'm trying to find the little blind boxes, the first set that I got. But I don't... Oh, here it is, found it! These are such... Oh, these are way better as a material. And I'm so disappointed that that last set I showed you doesn't do that. So hold on, let me pull that up. So these, a lot shinier than they look in person, but not the worst. This is matte. This is nice. This is what I think that they should have done. See, by looking at this hair, you can kind of like easily tell that it's matte, airbrushy kind of look. They should have just done that. Did anyone forget the Wednesday series already? It's been a few years since that released. They're working on season 2. I think they already finished filming. I don't know when it comes out, though. I feel like now that I really have a space that feels more private, I want to get, like, more merch and stuff. Yeah, that was the really nice thing about getting my new room and having more, like, space to set up desks and stuff. I could finally, like, properly display things instead of having stuff in boxes, in storage, in cubbies. Like, my old, game shelf, it was a cabinet, and I had to Tetris everything in the cabinet, and if I wanted to get, something from the very back, I would have to take all the games from the front, all the games from the middle out, just to reach something in the back that may or may not even be there. So once I got the, you could see where I got the eyebrow. I didn't copy this design. This came out after my model.